There we go. Hey guys, bit of a impromptu sort of stream, but I figured that this section of the game would probably be better done in a shorter stream. So, yep, here we are. We're at Victory Road of our monograss run, sort of our final step before the post game. Which I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do the post game. I probably will try and get the game set up for shiny hunting later, and maybe sometime I'll think about whether we'll do the Rainbow Rockets section. But as of now, all we have to do is get through Victory Road and attempt the Elite Four and such. So, there are a couple of things I had to do last session. So, last time we basically cleared all of Pony Island. We beat Ultra Necrozma. We beat Mina's challenge. We beat Harpu. And then we came here and fought Gladion so many times. 4 times is a bit too many, I must admit. It was really rough, to say the least. We ended up having to switch movesets on some Pokemon, which kind of sucks because we ended up losing Sword Stance on our Leafeon in, like, over having Toxic and Protect. Just to beat that godforsaken Savali. That Savali was rough. Once we got rid of the Savali, though, we were able to actually clear the rest of the team with Mush Mush, thank God. But anyways, I guess we should go through our team really quickly. So, we still have our Leafeon, we have our Lurantis, Whimsicott, Shiinotic, Venusaur, and Decidueye. Now, from what I've decided to do really quickly before I started stream, I did try to take a look and see if there was any sort of TMs or anything we could use. The only TM I could really find was Energy Ball. And, I mean, it would be a stronger move than Giga Drain to put on Mush Mush, but we'd kind of have to go back to Lush Forest at the moment, or Lush Jungle. So I think I'm going to double back there first, and then we'll take on Victory Road. I tried to take a look and see if there was a way for me to get Sword Stance or any other useful TMs. Yes, Venusaur can technically learn Earthquake. Unfortunately, it's locked to post-game. So I haven't really got a choice. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. It would really benefit having Earthquake over, say, Bulldoze. But we're kind of stuck with what we've got. And I guess we just gotta make do with what we have. One of the biggest concerns I have is that this Elite Four is also another case of this was made to sort of push back against grass types. Like, we have an entire flying team we're gonna have to deal with, and a steel team. And then obviously the champion. So it's gonna be rough, to say the least. So I'm not gonna bother too much about level cap this time around, because honestly, this playthrough has just made me learn that level cap isn't gonna, like, do anything at this point. We kind of need to be as high level as possible. So, I need to find a place somewhere north of this location. There's a little secret area, but we couldn't access it earlier because we needed the Machamp ride Pokemon in order to get it. So this is actually a good time for us to go back. Before we also challenge the E4, I'll probably do a cursory sort of look at all our team. I think our team is pretty set. I don't know if there's any items we could really use. Everybody's really got stuff. I kind of wish I had, like, access to, say, like, Focus Sash and stuff. That would be really handy for, I guess for our Whimsicott. Is it this place? Nope. Let me double check. Northeast, so we need to go. I don't think there's a secret way here. Oh. There's a lot of things I missed here, apparently. But yeah, we have Toxic on Leafeon, which was kind of interesting that we ended up, that's kind of how we ended up with Toxic on our team. It was a plan to put it on Whimsicott at some point, but then I found Stun Spore to be far more useful. Ah, here we go. This is what we need. Yeah, it kind of sucks that 2 TMs that I would have really liked being, like, the Swords Dance I think we possibly could get. Apparently we'd have to go back to the Pony, oh no, it's Pony Meadows I think, so we can't really do that. I was gonna say if it was Pony Canyon that would be a different thing, but I think it's Pony Meadows. And I don't think we actually have access to Pony Meadows. I think that area is just totally locked off to us. And it kind of sucks because we can't really even go in there once we get post-game because I have to do the thing to avoid, avoid Wick giving us, type null. Because I really do want to shiny hunt, type null. Unfortunately, I don't think I can hunt it in my other game, my main file, so being able to hunt it here is really handy. And we're gonna have to do an Ultra Sun run at some point in the future. This is a male one. We need a female Salandit as well. I don't know if I'm gonna grind for some of these mons or just go for the, just transferring them from my other game. It might be just easier to do it that way. Yeah, here we go, Energy Ball. I know Giga Drain is handy, but at the same time, we do have Strength Sap, and we're most likely gonna use Strength Sap over Giga Drain, so I'm thinking maybe to take off the big root there. Alright, I guess we'll just go through Victory Road first. I mean, once we get up to the top of Victory Road, we can at least warp there if we need to do any other cleanup, to say the least. It is gonna suck because most of this Victory Road is, ice-based, so we're gonna kind of have a bit of a hard time when it comes to the wild Pokemon as well. Sincere apologies for the bomb drop fork in the road. Hey Shawnee, good to see ya. He's talking about our D&D session where we ended up having a pretty big dilemma of whether to go forward with something or to double back. And we had I think a 20-minute discussion on trying to figure out where to go, but it's good to see ya. We're attempting the Victory Road of Ultra Moon, as well as hopefully the, I guess the Elite Four and Champion. It's gonna be tough. There's a flying type Elite Four member. Longer? 45 minutes? Dang, I totally underestimated the time. Oh yeah, you got this? I really do hope, like, I could have easily switched out some of the members of our team for stronger mons or different mons, but at this point, it's a case of just like, I'm dedicated to this team, I want to see this team make it. It's like the Nuzlocke feeling where you're just like, this team has gotten me through like a good chunk of this game, and I want them to see it through to the end. They're a ragtag team, but by God, they have tried so hard. Alright, so I'm gonna try and avoid a little bit of encounters in terms of trainers, if possible. I most likely will have to battle some, but I want to avoid as many trainers until I get to the Elite Four. Technically I'm a bit over-leveled for the Elite Four at this point, but the champion is level 60 as well. At this point, I've sort of given up on level caps. I gave level caps to my Omega Ruby run because I thought it would give myself a challenge, and I'd played through that game a lot of times, so I knew what I was doing. But also, that game is a little bit far more accommodating to monograss than this game has been. Like, I would say this is currently, I know I've only done 2 monograss runs, but this is currently up there as one of the more difficult games to monograss. Even, like, thinking about if you tried to do it on Ultra Sun, I think you still would have some difficulties. But yeah, Ultra Sun does give you the benefit of just getting Cottony as well as having access to Kartana. But still a rough run, to say the least. But at the same time, it's been rewarding to, you know, find those little secret sort of areas I needed to go to, or figure out the way to beat certain trainers. Like, as much as I hated that fight we had with Gladian in the previous stream, at the very least, I was, like, so happy that we were able to, I guess, find that one tiny pathway. Even, there was a tiny little bit of luck, but most of it was just actually figuring it out, sort of thing. Machamp is so silly. It's a great one. The ride Pokemon are such a good addition in this game. It is a shame that you don't really get to use them too often for certain things. And the Machamp one also is just like, it's such a weird one as well, of just like, oh, it's silly, but then they casually just drop the most heart-wrenching thing on you as well. When you do visit one of the graveyards during the Mina trial, where there's a woman visiting her late husband with their Machamp, and you're just like, why did they throw this like heart-wrenching moment just here? And there's all, well, there's one Machamp as well. And then they just give you the TM Fling just to add salt to the wound, and you're like, dang, game, you didn't have to do that. What did you think about the choice you guys made? In the end, I think it was probably the best choice. I think I ended up discussing it with my dad later on. I was just like, yeah, we were in this situation, and he was of the opinion that we made probably the best choice of just sticking to the fortress. He was like, you can deal with the dragon later. Like, you're not gonna... You want to get rid of, like, the main goal of, like, the fortress. This is from his opinion of, like, not knowing anything about the D&D. I just explained that we were heading to a fortress, and then a dragon came out and flew the other way. That's kind of what happened. And we've been told that in the fortress there's a sort of, like, a super weapon that's being constructed. We don't know what it is, we just know it's going to destroy the 10 towns, and as we were going there to destroy this super weapon, a dragon showed up and flew off towards the 10 towns, endangering the people. And his, like, logic to it was, oh, well, if you get rid of the fortress and destroy everything in it, they can't, if the super weapon is still in the fortress, you can destroy it, and if it's not, they can't make another one if you destroy all their research and all their tools that they need to make a super weapon. That was essentially his logic. But yeah, it is tough because, I mean, I don't know if the 10 towns are prepared to deal with a dragon. So, it's always going to be a tough situation. Is this going to kill? Nope. Well, we avoided the attack, so we'll take it. Oh my god, I forgot I had Sap Sipper. Oh my god, thank goodness that Power Whip missed. I forgot Goodra can get Sap Sipper. I'm so used to it, like, having Hydration or, like, Gooey, which Gooey is its hidden ability. Totally forgot about Sap Sipper. Such a strange move to have on a Goodra, but, I mean, it's there. But yeah, in the end, I guess we'll have to see where things go from here. Alrighty. I'm a little lost, I won't lie. But I did find a TM for Poison Jab. Lurantis has actually got, like, a decent amount of stuff it can learn. Like, it can learn Brick Break as well as Poison Jab. There's still a chance you could do half the fortress and leave early, true, but I don't think our group will decide on that in the end. Energy ball, yeah. I mean, Poison Jab would be handy, but I don't think we're up against any fairy types, really. There's only one fairy type, and that fairy type can be dealt with a different move. Brick Break would be handy against the steel types a little bit. At least 3 of them. Problem is Larantis is so slow. I mean, there is a chance we could just set up Tailwind. Yeah, Brick Break is definitely the better option, but then I have to choose what to move Brick Break on. So I still have the TM, I'm just haven't decided, like, what I'm going to replace. So we have plenty of time to decide that once we get out of Victory Road. But, yes. Growth is not really useful anymore on, Larantis, I don't think. You know what? It's been using more as a protect to avoid dying sort of situation, which really sucks, because I feel like Larantis could do more if it wasn't so slow, but almost everything in Alola is slow. Which really doesn't help. I mean, I could teach Whimsicott Tailwind, but Whimsicott only has, like, so many, like, obviously slots to work with, and it only has, like, 2 attacking moves. Sneasel, huh? I think I already caught one of these. I did go around catching a couple of mons. Ow! That's certainly an animation. Oh, man. Let me leave. Okay, now really let me leave. Okay, this is not working. Hey, nice on the star catch. Yeah. You asked for it, you wouldn't let me leave. But there was something I've recently heard, recently with Twitch, is that they've made a thing where if you don't, like, interact at all in the chat, like, it doesn't count you as a viewer anymore. Which I learned recently. Yeah, it's to counter bots, and I was like, oh no, because I know there's a couple of my viewers, which I can see 2 of them, that haven't said a single word since we started. And I'm just like, oh, that's not good. So I'm wondering if they, like, no longer count towards the count, because I noticed that recently. I was like, wow, my viewer count's been dropping really, like, crazy, like, all of a sudden. I wonder if people have just gotten sick of me. Or just not interested in my content. But it might be just that people aren't interested in what I'm streaming at the moment. That's totally understandable, but yeah. I did get a little worried because I know there's a couple of my viewers just tend to just, you know, chill in the chat. They're just lurking. They enjoy lurking. But I've been considering putting a daily sort of redeem. You know, just something that people can do an exclamation mark, put a word in, and it gives them like a slight reward. That's what I've been thinking that might be something to do. Says 4 on my end. That's good, that's good. But yeah, I was just something worried. And I like how they're like, oh yeah, this is to counter bots and stuff. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should try and avoid these guys. Yeah, it might be best to avoid these guys. If I really need more EXP, I'll go fight them. Ah, look who it is. I don't know if I'm prepared to catch this guy. Hey, man. I forgot Necrozma is just chilling here. Necrozma has fallen to the ground, weak and drained of power. Will you share the light of your Z power ring to rid Necrozma? Oh, at least we get to hear this banger of a theme. 65? Yikes. Oh, and it's hailing too. Bro, you're really gonna hit me with that straight up? Ow. At least he's, even though he's technically higher level than Ultra Necrozma, he's very drained of all that stat boost, which is good. Yeah, the hail's gonna make it really hard to catch, to say the least. I assume I can catch it. He has Night Slash, so it's kind of good that we use Sap Drain. Problem is, if he uses another Photon Geyser, I think we're dead. Whoa! Please, Hail, don't kill us. Ooh. Okay, you know what? This isn't a real battle, so we can use this. Try to catch this thing. I don't know if it has a higher rate of capture or anything like that, but... It did suck that we missed out on hearing this theme, because this is a good theme. I do like the, I assume this is... It's Solgaleo and Lunala's theme as well. Well, since it's nighttime, might as well. Hey AJ, good to see ya. There we go. Trust me, Necrozma, it will be much safer to be here. Huge, I know. I did use a Roto Catcher, but I was a little worried we'd lose him. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't use him for our battle, but, you know. I do like how it's an extra special register. And I believe, yeah, if you tilt the 3DS, it actually tilts the rainbow effect on the screen. That was one of my favorite things about the Alolan Pokedex. So I'm tilting my 3DS and you can see the sheen. It's like a hollow Pokemon card, almost. It's so cool. While he didn't get a Stellar type, well, I mean, it's... I guess Stellar is like all types rather than a light type. But yeah, still really cool. I'll use the theme for the fortress. It's a good theme, I think. It's sort of like a mix between sort of tribal and stuff. A lot of the Alolan themes are great. The Tapu's themes, the Ultra Beast themes are all really good. Registered a legendary Pokemon. Well, that's legendary. Light is the source of its energy. If it isn't devouring light, impurities build up in it and on it, and Necrozma darkens and stops moving. What he should do is just attach solar panels to him. And Necrozma has an Ultra Necrozium Z. Remove it. Yes. That one Z move that I'm pretty sure is actually copyrighted. If I remember correctly. It's like it's like the light that rends the heavens or something like that. I can't remember the full name of it. I think there should be something, but I remember that back in the day, you legitimately could, yeah, light that burns the sky. It's a base 200 damage move. Inflicts attack or special attack depending on which stat is higher for the Necrozma. And yeah, it's a wild move to say the least. Alrighty. You found the a Z crystal that fell from Necrozma. Yep, that was the one we just picked up. Splendid. Huh? Bro, have you been watching the entire time? It has been a while, Fia. You must be a formidable trainer indeed if you were able to get Necrozma as one of your allies. Good, and this is from me. The Ultra Recon Squad asked me to develop a device that would be able to control Necrozma, but I improved it to my own liking. And now it is a device that makes it possible to draw out even more power from Necrozma. Isn't that like the opposite of what they asked for? They're like, can you make a device that will control Necrozma? And Colress is like, got it, I'm gonna make it stronger. You're like, bro. Yes, in short, it will make it possible for Necrozma to fuse with the legendary Pokemon Solgaleo. This is the Colress machine number 1198, officially dubbed the N-Solarizer. Huh. Double nuke, pretty much. I want my nuke to actually do better in battle. Let me make it maximum power. I want it. I do also like it's called the N-Solarizer. I wonder if it's a reference to a certain somebody. In addition, this is the Colress machine number 1199, officially dubbed the N-Lunarizer. It makes it possible for Necrozma to fuse with the legendary Pokemon Lunala. So yeah, basically you can now get Dawnwing Necrozma and Duskmane Necrozma, which are the fused forms. Ah yes, I have heard in fact that you first met Lunala. No, it's pre-evolved Cosmog. Upon Mahalo Trail. I believe that a trainer like you will be able to use both Alola's legendary Pokemon and the fearsome power of Necrozma properly. I happen to know quite a bit about Pokemon fusion myself. Oh, do you now? I can't imagine which game you know that about. But to be honest, because Black and White and Black and White 2 are so different, depending on what you guys end up choosing for me to do, I guess we'll not find out what happens in one or the other. I mean, worst comes to worst, if those games are like so vastly different, I might consider like in the future doing a run of either, but for now, we just have to decide which Gen 5 game we'll do. Good luck in your battles. Okay, bye weird scientist guy. And is there something back here? Oh, yes there is. Expo item. That is something I was thinking about, was going back to the Battle Royale and just grinding there, but you know what? Nah. I think our team is... we've got what we need. I mean, Assault Vest might have been handy. Ah, yes. By the way, it's that rock here. We can finally evolve Glaceon if you guys hadn't, like, evolved your Glaceon. That's how far away this ice rock is compared to, like... I think in, what was it, in Sinnoh games? It's like, where is it? A little bit before the second to last gym. This is also the place you can find, Drampa. And I do want to get a shiny Drampa. Shiny Drampa is a really good shiny. And also, it's one I don't have yet. There are quite a few Alolan mons I don't have at all, so that's why I'm excited to start doing SOS hunting here. It's melting. Well, I'm kind of glad it didn't go for an attacking move straight away, so I have a chance to retaliate first. Do Giga Drain first. Get a bit of our HP back to full. Moon Blast. Oh, we're somewhat faster. Just in case for safety, a bit of a special attack down. So I guess we were just speed tying. Because the first turn I didn't go first. It's Magius. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how close we are to the finishing this. I don't remember how many episodes. I think it took us 6 episodes to actually finish Omega Ruby. So I do understand this is taking a little bit longer, but I mean, the post-game of this game is a little bit bigger than, I would say, Omega Ruby's. Because, I mean, there's the whole Rainbow Rocket thing and a bunch of other things that we can do. Like, there's the whole, I think, the Ultra Beast situation stuff. I do not know if I'm going to shiny hunt the Ultra Beasts in this game. I mean, I can technically hunt them also in the Dynamax Adventures, but I think right now Dynamax is like, we're going to be focusing on specifically Solgaleo and some of the other mons that, you know. It's a team battle. Yeah, I think this team will be okay. I think we've only got like a little bit more to go before we finish Victory Road. I think this Victory Road is one of the more shorter ones. I mean, we did technically skip like 4 trainers and such, but... Alright, Vikavolt and Glalie. I'm starting to see why I really should have taken Brick Break, honestly. Okay, both of these kinda suck, to say the least, to deal with right now. No, probably... I think they might both go for Petal, so I might do a quick Protect this turn. Sort of scout out what's happening. Okay, Blizzard. Kinda sucks. Oh wow, 2 quick claw procs. Get rid of this Glalie. It is so funny that to get to its canonic speed, it has to use agility twice. Okay. Ooh, a crit! Nice. Okay, now I'm really seeing I really should have brought Brick Break. Dang it. Because I think I only have, like, what? Yeah. Yeah, that other one was a crit. Okay, what I might do... We'll Sucker Punch the Vikavolt. And we'll Protect this turn. Yeah, he's trying to take out Petal. Oh boy. Fortress. I don't think we're fast enough. Okay, so he didn't... I thought he was going to go for Lorantis that turn. Man, this team sort of walls us still. Might as well get a little bit of chip damage before it goes down. Oh, so close. Not enough. Gyro Ball is really scary. Probably should have healed Leafeon. I cannot believe Leafeon lived that, I'm not gonna lie. Well, Leafeon's certainly not leaving this. Man, this team is rough! There's like 5 Pokemon, this is a whole team. Make sure Tyranitar goes down. Wow, it lived on 1 HP. At least we know it went down. Oh, okay. Cool, everybody's dead. Okay, why? What was the game plan between you two? Wasn't Tyranitar your last mon? What? What? Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? I mean, I guess the Tyranitar could have survived an explosion, but why? Why was that your game plan? Oh my goodness. You just took out two of my team members. You bastards. Oh my goodness. That was so unnecessary. Technically, if I just protected on that turn with both my mons, I would have lived. You know what I have to do? I'm gonna buy some potions. Okay, let's just leave. I have no words of what that was. Alright, we made it. Yeah, that victory road was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's just... it felt easier? I don't know. It's weird. Like, the only Pokemon that's required is literally, Machamp. No other Pokemon is really required. We didn't even need a surf or anything like that. But then again, I mean, this is a mountain. Stock up on everything. We're gonna need a lot of revives, I think. I think that's all good. You got anything interesting? Oh. Okay. But also, yeah, it's this lady. We've spent all that time climbing up this mountain, and this is the lady we need to talk to. Where she basically you give her a heart scale, and she gives you a move. Alrighty. Well, this is it. This is the part where I have to figure out what I want to do. Thankfully, we can fight each of the Elite Four members in whatever order we want to. But, yeah. Okay, first things first, I think we really have to teach Brick Break to Lorantis. Just to have coverage. There's literally nothing else I can do. Energy Ball to Mush Mush, because it has slightly stronger power than Giga Drain, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 75 to 90. I don't know if I want to reteach Leafeon Swords Dance over Protect. But, I mean, it's like, do I want to go down the route of Toxic Stalling? I mean... Oh, man. I am so worried about this flying type, gym, well, like this Elite Four member, because I legit have nothing to really counter them. All I have is Decidueye's Rock Throw. Like, that's it. I don't have Ice-type moves, I don't have Electric-type moves. And they're all birds, so they're all gonna be faster than me. Especially Hawlucha. Hawlucha walls me, I'm pretty sure. And Hawlucha also knows Poison Jab. So just in case you thought you could bring Fairy types, it knows Poison Jab, and both our Fairy types are like 4 times weak against Poison. God, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do about them. My thought is that I'll challenge them last, so I'll at least have a lot of EXP to work with, but yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we failed this Elite Four, like, run. But I'm gonna do my best, obviously. I'm just gotta figure out what I want to do. Because say if I kept Tailwind, that could be handy, but yeah. Whimsicott could work with just paralyzing everyone. Technically, I could use Toxic. I don't know if I could use a Toxic Stall situation, but I can definitely use Toxic. Alright, I think I'll just not take Swords Dance for now. I think I'm going to go with my gut and keep Protect. And just see how we go. There are skill trainers all over the place in Alola. If you can beat them all, then maybe I'll show you my full power too. Skilled trainers? They're the ones you can battle once you've defeated everyone else in their area. Ah yes, technically there was a skilled trainer we could fight in Pony Meadows to get the Swords Dance TM. That way I can save a heart scale, but yeah. I guess it's a photo op. Hey there, Fia! Woo! You've come a long way. You made it through all the trials and grand trials that make up the island challenge. Congratulations! Aren't you cold? Nah, I'm fine. My soul burns hot. Yeah, hotter than a blast burn even. Just one thing left for you to do. Take on the Pokemon League. This is where the real fun starts. Mount Lanakila is where we've always finished up the island challenge. We build our Pokemon League right up here, as high into the heavens as we could get, to show our respect for our legendary Pokemon and to honor it. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Went all the way to the Indigo Plateau. Yeah, right to the Pokemon League's headquarters. I went right at them, cousin. Those gym leaders in Kanto really messed my team and me up. But then I saw my team battling for me through it all, pouring their souls into their moves for me. And then that last guy, that dragon user in the cape. Oh, sorry, enough about me. Let's get you in there, yeah? So I guess he lost to Lance. But it is nice that there's sort of a little parallel with us and Kukui, basically our teams. Even though we might lose, they're going to be fighting as hard as they can for us. But before you head in, make sure you're good and ready. You won't be able to come back out. Alrighty. Your Pokeball is shaking wildly. Decidueye popped out. You've been with us this entire time, Tallow. Looking back at your first partner, the first Pokemon you ever chose in your adventure, you are reminded of how far you have come. I love that little... I'm getting nervous. I know you'll be fine, Rotothef. You and your Pokemon are the best. Aim for the Alolan Championship. Here we go. Full power. It is such a nice little nod. If you kept your starter all the way at the beginning of the game, that it's here just to support you right at this end. It's so cool. Like, sure, these games are known for their, their cutscene simulators of just so many cutscenes, but man, do the Alolan games have a lot of heart to them. Alrighty. I think we're as prepared as we can be. I might switch the item you're holding, though, for now. Let's see. Is there anything I can really give you? Not really. Well, I guess leftovers is always handy. Unless Big Root actually affects the, HP. Does Big Root affect Strength Sap? I'm actually curious. I do not know. Moves affected. Show. Oh yeah! Strength Sap, Act, and Leech Seed get affected by this. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep Big Root, because we still have Strength Sap. Bugnium Z. King's Rock. I wish we had Bright Powder, that would be handy. Can't we get Bright Powder in this game? Oh, right. I guess we could technically go back to the incense shop. That would have that incense, right? That might actually be handy to have on Whimsicott, even if it won't work 100% of the time. I mean, we saw what Bright Powder did when we were fighting against Zinnia, so it's definitely worth a shot. We'll probably keep Decidueye's Z move. Leafeon will keep the King's Rock. And I don't think... Didn't realize the friendly meter is here. Clearly love your Decidueye and you must spend a lot of time together. Okay. Because I feel like there was an incense shop around here somewhere. Steel Wing, Low Sweep. It's this place, right? Yeah, this one. An item held Pokemon beguiling aroma of this incense may cause the attacks to miss it. May cause attacks to miss. Grab that. Okay. Because I don't really need extra money, so... Lurantis. Do I want to keep it have Bugnium Z? I think Leech Life still does better. Maybe give it the Expert Belt because it's got a lot of different moves now. I still want to keep Quick Claw on Venusaur because it's actually helped in a couple of situations. Okay, I think I'm as ready as I can be. Oh, I am a little bit nervous because I don't know how this will go. This could take quite a while, or we can somehow do this in one go. It could absolutely vary of where this can go. And I did say this was going to be a shorter stream because it's a Thursday. I don't usually stream Thursdays. I do want to do a little bit of streaming on Thursdays. Just these sort of shorter streams when I have a little bit of time to, like, do these streams. You may pass. I waste to hear of your victory. Alrighty. I guess Olivia would be the first, like, two of them I think we'd have an easier time, and the other two have a little bit of a rougher time. Yeah, Olivia's first few Pokemon are gonna suck, though. Because we don't really have anything to go against them. Alright. Four trainers. Every Pokemon League in every region all over the world features 4 fantastic trainers called the Elite Four. Here in Alola, too, we've got 4 trainers all lined up for our Pokemon League. You'll win your way past every last one of them. You can't leave until you do. Or until you give up. Sounds tough. What are you talking about? You're a great trainer in your own right, plus you've got Lurantis on your side. I expect you to show me some intense moves and real heart-stopping battles in there. Good luck for ya, Lurantis. Alrighty. Let's see. So that's Steel. This is Rock. I assume this is Ghost and the last is Flying. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna challenge Rock because I think it might be the best option. All options are kind of rough, to say the least, but... hopefully it's not too bad. Alright. No more dilly-dallying. Let's give this a go. Welcome to the Rock Chamber. No introductions needed here. Time to battle me, Olivia. Okay, here we go. You're challenged by Elite Four Olivia. That's not a good sign. That is definitely not a good start at all. Like, we've already lost one Pokemon to this Zelmaldo. Will you wake up next turn? Yes, you will. Made the right prediction. If I have to stall, I'm gonna stall. Unfortunately, I don't think Energy Ball's gonna kill, so I think she's gonna, like, heal up. I think do they use items in this Elite Four? I do not know. We might try a Moonblast. Yikes. Okay. Yep. Good, good. Full restore used, then we use Spore. Because healing items always go first. Okay, special defense dropped. I think my biggest concern is running out of power points. Moonblast is slightly stronger. At 95. Good. Gigalith. Oh, Sandstream Gigalith. Okay. That's a little annoying. I don't think she has any Pokemon that are affected by Sandstorm, so I think it's still okay. Let's stay in. We get Overgrow. Oh, so close! Dang, that really sucks. So close to taking it out. Overgrow just wasn't enough. You gonna full restore? Okay. Reset the field. Let's go, the King's Rock coming in clutch. I didn't even know Leaf Blade could flinch, I must admit. Probopass. Unfortunately, this is where Lorantis would have been good, and Frog. I kind of need both of them here. And they're both dead. Because I don't think Frog outruns Probopass. Or the dodge. Come on, Ace, you got this. Let's go! No damage with the Probopass. All that's left is Credilli. And because Lycanroc was the one holding this Rockium Z, we don't have to worry about any random Z moves popping out of nowhere. Just a bit of insurance. I think Credilli is still slower than us for now. Okay, so she does have a full heal. Interesting. Good thing I have like a ton of leper berries, so that's not a worry. I do wonder if she, because she used a full heal, will she use a full restore here? No, she won't. Okay, perfect. Alright, a little bit of a rocky start, no pun intended. But we got there. Really lovely, both you and your Pokemon. Okay, it does suck Lorantis like got one-shotted right at the beginning. So Lorantis doesn't get any EXP for that fight. I don't see the same look in your eyes that I saw when we first met on Akala Island. I've had some experiences that you'll carry with you in your heart forever. Well, it's time for you to move on. I mean, we saw some pretty crazy stuff, not gonna lie. Alright, well... one good thing... is, we only had, like, one faint. It does really suck that, the Venusaur couldn't really do anything that fight. Some supers, to make sure everybody's at full health. Okay, ghost time. Ghost types, huh? Man. Hiya! Acerola here, bringing an old royal touch to the Pokemon League. Manu said maybe he can't refuse a Tapu choosing him to serve as Kahuna. That he'd be done if he had to serve as one of the Elite Four, just because some guy asked him. So I guess I'll have to battle hard enough to make up for his not being here. challenged by Elite Four Acerola. Okay, Bennett. Dang, that almost one-shot Bayonet. And we're faster, so burned a full restore here. I don't know if they just have a full restore for each of their Pokemon, or if it's just like they only have a set amount of like full restores. Alright. Kind of glad it didn't use Infestation. It does have a chance to have Infestation, and that would have been really annoying because I believe that would lock us into battle as well. Frostlass. This is tough. Because I need Ace to live, I think, to help deal with some of the rest of the teams. But I don't think Ace outruns a Frostlass. No, Mush Mush. Try again. Oh no, please break through. Okay. But there's a chance we knock ourselves out still. Come on, breakthrough confusion, Mush Mush. Yes, let's go. Okay, we've got Avoid on the Blizzard. Fortunately, we didn't avoid hitting ourselves this time. Dang, it was a high roll that time. Oh no! I needed that stun spore to go off. That sucks. This is not good. Are we gonna get walled out by this Frostlass? Oh, and it went for Confuse Ray instead of an attack. I thought it was gonna just straight up attack. Okay, we avoided the Blizzard. I didn't mean to hit that, I was trying to hit the other move. But it looks like it ran out of Blizzard, so... I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, that was badly done, but we're still in it. Owie. Might as well just go Spirit Shackle. I think Delmise is definitely slower than us. It's an anchor. Ooh, just enough to kill. That's good. Palisand. Yeah, we'll stay in. I think we're in, we might be in Overgrow, so Leaf Blade should do more damage. Oh, not enough to take him out. Oh, Iron Defense too? You are such a... Well, it's definitely not taking him out this time. This full restore is coming out. I'm pretty sure this won't do as much damage due to that iron. Far out, that definitely didn't do enough damage. Oh! Oh no! Well, yep, there goes Tallow. Well, it was a good run. A little overkill, but... I think, yeah, we'll just pull in Leafeon. Alrighty. In comes Driftblim. Don't get Omni Boost. Okay, good. No Omni Boosts. They just all have full heals. Okay, I see. Of course he gets a crit. Well, at least he didn't get an Omni Boost, so I guess we can count that as a benefit. Man, my Toxic strategy is just not helping here whatsoever. Every single time I've pulled out Toxic, these Elite Four members just pull out a full heal, like, immediately. I'm speechless! You've done me in! Alright, that's 2 out of the 4 done. Phew! Well, there goes my hopes of beating you to smithereens and becoming champion myself. You have 2 more trainers to take on. You getting tired? If you are, and you still are beating us, then I guess we've got quite a bit farther to go ourselves. Alrighty. 2 down, and now the harder 2 to go. Yeah, that one was a lot rougher. All this healing is definitely chipping away at the reserves, to say the least. Keep Sucker Punch. Alrighty, Steel. Unfortunately, the first Pokemon that comes out is literally Klefki, which I do not know what we're going to do to deal with Klefki. Because I'm pretty sure Klefki is Prankster, so we can't even use Sunny in this fight in terms of getting stats set up and whatnot. We just gotta take out this annoying little keyring. With this whatever we've got. I want to use Lurantis, but like, I have to keep Lurantis for the rest of the fights. Okay, I will try Frog. I think that might be the strategy. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved in a while. Just in case we need a reset, because I think this is the part where I'm like, okay, a reset might be necessary. Hey! Kukui asked me to, so I decided to be the Elite Four. I'm looking forward to battling against you and Sophocles in the Pokemon League. So yeah, for those who've played Sun and Moon, Mullane is not part of the Elite Four, I don't believe. Instead, it's Hala, I think, who takes this place. So, a bit of a different change, to say the least. If Thunderwave comes out, this is kind of why I didn't want to use anyone too serious for this fight. Because, yeah, paralysis would cripple us really badly. And at the very least, Klefki can't stop this, the Leech Seed. I don't think anything can get rid of Leech Seed. So I can at least chip away at Klefki, even if I'm parried. What does suck is that this Klefki is setting up so many spikes, so we've got to watch out for switching out and stuff. Okay. I think if we can get another Bulldoze in, Klefki should go down to Leech Seed. Oh, we go first. I will take that as well. 2 spike setup isn't fun. Metagross is coming in. This is probably the one I'm the most scared of, is because, you know, Metagross is just casually pseudo-legendary. I feel like Meteor Mash will kill us. If only I should have switched to Z moves. Oh dang! And he lives. We don't. Oh, that's so annoying. Definitely played my cards wrong there. Interesting. Wasn't expecting a switch from the opponent. Kind of stuck with what I want to do. Can't think of a good switch in. Man, 2 crits, that sucks. I'm just hoping that this bishop might go for the full restore. Okay. That's good. Perfect. Metagross is coming in. We still have access to Leech Life. Okay, Metagross is down, so that leaves just 2 more. Magnezone. Frog is still technically at full HP, he's just paralyzed, so... I mean, we just gotta hope that Frog breaks through the para. We're just gonna go for the bulldoze. Okay. Kinda sucks, but I don't think Magnezone has any, Magnezone doesn't have any, physical moves. He's just setting me up for the, final one. So I'm gonna have to switch out. Trio. Oh no, Sunny, please! Sunny's missed 2 stun spores. Yeah, Sunny's dead. This is Steel type. Ah, man. Sunny has had no success in this Elite Four at the moment. Pray for a quick claw? No. You did your best, Frog. You got most of them taken out. Dang, we're still slower. Oh my god. I don't think we win this. No, we lost. Oh man. I feel like I should have taken, if I'd taken out that Metagross earlier, that would have done better. Alright, I am going to do another attempt. I figured that this could go 50-50. Okay. Alright, I think, other than that one Z crystal change, I think we stick to the same plan. At the very least, we know that, we're faster than Metagross, so we might be able to one-shot it with the Z move. That's what I'm sort of hoping, but... Man, that Doug trio just... A part of me is so sad that that stun spore didn't go off. I think if Sunny had hit that stun spore, we would have won. But yeah, Stun Spore just didn't come in clutch at all. Alright, here we go. Alright, I think we stick with the same strategy for Klefki. Just Leech Seed to Bulldoze. Part of me is like, maybe I should take like a Lumberry or something like that, but I feel like Klefki would just reapply the paralysis, and I think I'd just rather take the Quick Claw over that. Yeah, it's definitely Prankster. The fact that we got the Quick Claw and it still went first definitely means it's Prankster Klefki. Okay, it's only setting up one layer of spikes this time around. That might be better, to say the least. Okay, Klefki goes down. Get a tiny little bit of a heal. Metagross has to definitely come out because it's against Frog. Z move time. Okay, good. Metagross is down to one hit. Perfect. Don't have we get to keep Decidueye at full HP. I keep forgetting Prankster doesn't affect. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Every single time. I keep forgetting Prankster does not affect dark types. It... Oh, right, Defiant. Cool. Basically, if we don't outspeed, that's just game. Okay, thank goodness. Bulldoze may have boosted his attack, but that speed drop is all we needed. Unfortunately, Frog is dead at this point. This doesn't work in this case. I guess we'll stay in. It does suck that Lurantis is just so slow. My goodness, what is happening? I can hear my phone buzzing behind me. What do I do here? might just get walled out by this magma zone. I probably should have brought Decidueye into this before Leafeon. That was probably a misplay on my part. Yeah, that might have killed. Yeah, I think we have to call this battle a loss. I don't see a way for us to come back from this, because, yeah, Dugtrio just one-shots. Oh, man. I dealt with the Metagross, and now I just put myself into a worse position, because I don't know how to win this. It's because of that Klefki and its paralysis. And I can't kill Klefki fast enough with anybody. Maybe I have to try a different lead. Because yeah, if I had Earthquake, I think it would kill Klefki a lot faster, but that's just not an option here. Like, could I try Lurantis and just hope Lurantis only needs to fight against Klefki? But I need Lurantis for the Bishop, because, yeah, Bishop will just destroy me. Ah, man. I legit don't have anything to deal with this Klefki. I either have to, like, sacrifice Petal to deal with Klefki, and just have somebody else deal with the Bishop, but nobody else can do enough damage to the Bishop except for Petal's Brick Break, so I have to bring Lurantis against Bishop. And I have to slow it down with Bulldoze. My goodness, this is like really tough. I knew this was going to be tough, but I didn't realize that I'm in a situation where I have to find the specific line. This is sort of reminiscent of us doing the fire trial, where there's only one way to get through this, and I have to figure it out what it is. I'm gonna try Sunny. But, oh, the Flash Cannon also doesn't... Ugh, this is annoying. If we don't win this, I might go and see how I do against the flying type Elite Four member, just out of curiosity. Because who knows, maybe we actually deal with the flying type a little bit better, but I highly doubt it. I think these two I knew were going to be such roadblocks for this run. Just because, in the case of Mullane, it's the issue of I can't out-damage them versus... I guess the flying type, where it's like I can't outrun them. Interesting, it's going for Reflect first this time around. Well, that's actually fine by me. I guess we just have to waste out the reflect. I'm surprised it didn't just go for flash cannon. Why is it that it didn't go for power either? Okay. No Spadef drop, unfortunately. I think it's gonna wake up, so... Man, the read. Okay. Probably should have used Spore that turn instead. Oh well. But yeah, it's so strange. It didn't go for, Oh, right, it can't use... Well, no, it can use Thunder Wave, so I don't understand why it didn't. Yeah, what's going on with the AI? Why won't it use Thunder Wave? It legitimately has every opportunity to use Thunder Wave, and it chooses not to. That's so bizarre. I'm also running out of energy balls. But you know what? Why not? We did get a Spadef drop, so... I'm just baffled by the AI of why it just won't go for Thunder Wave. Alrighty. I guess it's a clean clef key. Downside, there is 2 spike layers, but... I mean, we dealt with 2 spike layers in the previous run. Okay. Take out the Metagross again. And then try and figure out what to do from here. So I'm pretty sure this is Bisharp coming in now because of Tallow, yeah. The problem is like, Bisharp is strong enough to just one-shot, I think, Petal. With X-Scissors. Yep. That's not gonna work. Okay. Far out, it does so much damage. I think Venusaur just has to unfortunately die here. Iron Head does too much damage, and this Bisharp will just mow over me if I don't take it out now. Magnezone comes in. We're very close. The problem is I feel like Stun Spore missing might be another case of we lose in that regard. Okay. Sure. Problem is this is a electric type, so we can't even stun it. And it's just gonna full restore next turn. I don't think Brick Break will do enough damage to just one-shot the Magnezone either. Okay. Okay. Weird, but I'll take it. Are you gonna Z-move? No, just Iron Head. I mean, it outruns us, so it makes sense. How on earth did it read that I was gonna use Protect first turn and then... Okay, fine. Whatever, whatever. I should never underestimate the AI. Maybe you just knew I was gonna Protect first turn. Well, at least Leafeon might be tanky enough to deal with. Doug Trio, question mark. Please hit Stun Spore. Sunny, come on. Not a single Stun Spore has hit this entire time. I really need you to hit that Stun Spore, man. Okay, thank goodness Leafeon is just tanky as hell. But that is not a good sign that Sunny has missed every single Stun Spore that we have done in this entire run. That Kukui, he's certainly found an interesting trainer for me to face. Well, at least we won, but this is not looking good. Okay, we got the victory. Kukui made trainers who he thought were strong into members of the Elite Four. He didn't choose any challengers. He's waiting for a fresh breeze to blow through Alola. Battling with you is interesting. I think you outdo even Kukui. You're second to none. Alright, now for the hardest part. Now we just gotta try and see if we can beat the flying type Elite Four member. Should have some berries to fill out the last parts. Okay. Flying types. Flying types. I'll put Rocky MZ back on, because a good 2 of them are normal types, so I don't think Deciduum will work here. The problem is that I can't really go back after this point. Because if I technically lose this, I have to do that whole Milan fight again, and I don't know if I can feasibly come up with a strategy to deal with it. Okay. Braviary is going to be scary. Let's see if we can survive 1 hit from Braviary. So, here you are. Why don't we see who the wind favors today? You or me? Alola, and Alola once again. My name is Kahili. A few years ago, I was a champion of the Island Challenge too, just like you. I've been traveling the world to improve my skill as both a trainer and a golfer. When I heard that they made a Pokemon League in my own home region, I came flying back to serve Alola. Have a look at my fantastic flying type team. You are challenged by Elite Four Kahili. She's definitely one of the most oddest, like, Elite Four members, because you don't really know much about her. Just like, oh, she used to be a champion here too. Okay. Do we live a Brave Bird? I guess we'll find out in a moment. No, we absolutely do not live a Brave Bird. This first one is definitely a case of just seeing a path. Frog doesn't live a Brave Bird. Is there anyone on my team that lives a Brave Bird? Holy hell. Like, half my team's gonna get wiped out before I even get past Pokemon 1. Yeah, literally 3 of the team members cannot handle Brave Bird. Yeah, assume. Sheesh, it's not even outpacing, it's just... We just legit don't have anything to deal with this. It's just so overwhelming. We've lost like 4 Pokemon to just 1 Pokemon alone. Yeah, this is a reset. I don't see any way of winning that. What am I gonna do? Like, I guess my only hope is that Whimsicott hits a stun spore and we get a para first turn, but like, even then, like, I'm still stuck in the situation of like, having to deal with a Braviary. And also the fact that Sunny has not hit a single stun spore this entire run to like hinge us making progress in this fight on a single stun spore. Because I mean, there's no other Pokemon that can stun spore. It's just Sunny. The only other status is like Toxic, and there's no point putting Toxic on something when it can't even like outrun. Plus, I don't even know if like she's just gonna full restore the paralysis anyways. I mean, at least with the fact that we have she might just like be like, okay, yeah, I see your stun spore, and then just full heal immediately. Okay. Finally a stun spore hit. I mean, we could hope Braviary gets paralyzed. Nope. Will you full heal? No, she will not. She sees no reason to full heal. Well, Frog goes down here too. Braviary might die from the recoil? Yeah, okay. Well, at least we have more than... I guess... more than 3 Pokemon go down, but... that whole Hulucha comes in. Rope Chop. Man, this whole Lucha has everything that just deals damage to our entire team. It's ridiculous. And this is like, also the first 2 Pokemon. We still have 3 more Pokemon to deal with. This isn't even super effective. I'm pretty sure this is just neutral damage. 76, 80... I mean, do I live? No, I don't. I barely do not live. A Throat Chop, I'm pretty sure. Flying Press. I think we're kind of screwed if she goes for full restore here. Yeah, okay, so she won't full restore. I should have just protected. Okay, now she full restores. Ah, man. Yeah. The battle's over again. I don't have anything to deal with Holucha. I'm legit stuck. I can't find a way to get past this whole lucha. Yeah, I think I just have to call it. I don't think I can beat this whole lucha. I might do one more reset, but yeah. I don't see an answer to Braviary and Holucha. And I have to still fight a Mandibuzz, a Toucannon, and an Oricorio. I think one thing I might do is, instead of taking the Rocky MZ, I think I'm just going to go for just pure power and just take the Decidueye. Because it already does neutral damage, might as well do the stab. The problem is that, yeah, they have full restores, so they can easily just full restore any damage dealt by Toxic. So Toxic actually doesn't really do much in this fight. Here I thought a Toxic strategy might work, but I can't even set up either. I don't even think Leafeon learns Stun Spore, so that's not even an option either. Aerial Ace? I can learn Aerial Ace, I guess. Yeah, there is... This is hard. I knew this was gonna be hard, but I can't see an answer. Like, at least with, like, when we did the fire type one, I was like, oh, there is an answer here that I can do. But in this one, I don't see an answer. The problem is I don't have the time to, like, completely make a new team. And even so, like, I don't know who to even use. Like, Tropius is too weak. Alolan Executor probably is too slow. And Delmise doesn't do anything here too, because it's just a rehash of Decidueye. Hold up, did Decidueye learn any... It should learn some flying type moves, right? I know this is, like, not the time for me to be doing this, but I gotta check. Technically, yeah, we learned Brave Bird. And Pluck, but Brave Bird would probably be it. I'd have to, like, leave. But technically I could learn Brave Bird. Yeah, I'm gonna reset. I need to get the Braviary into Stun Spore. If I miss that Stun Spore, that's just it. I can technically learn Acrobatics. But if I learn Acrobatics, I have to sacrifice taking off the Z move and such. Do I have Acrobatics? I'm pretty sure I do. Let me take a look. Or did I not pick it up? No, I haven't picked up Acrobatics. Where was Acrobatics? Okay, I could have picked it up. Yeah, so regardless, I have to leave if I want to go for that strategy. I could, like, bring Citrus Berry and Acrobatics against the whole Lucha. And it's not like I lose Smackdown because I can always get it back. Full para would have been cool, but wasn't meant to be. I'm honestly surprised that our team has such low defenses. I guess we're just that unlucky. Also, no full para does this sucks as well in terms of, like, the para. Oh, and Braviary lived this time. Wasn't enough damage. Probably should have spored. Oh well. Okay. I hate how we have to use a little bit of luck just to win this, I won't lie. But I think we might as well keep trying. We can just get Braviary to full para, that's the problem. Like, if Braviary could just full para, and I could switch Sunny out, then I could keep Sunny for the next situation, which would be to try and get Hawlucha, but then it's another case of, will Sunny hit another, like, Stun Spore? And also, I don't know if anybody on my team actually can survive Braviary. That's the thing. Like, maybe Leafeon? Leafeon seems to be, like, strangely enough, my tankiest mon. But this is also a Braviary, which I'm pretty sure Braviary is just pure attack. Interesting. I have no idea why I went for Scary Face this time. Guess the AI has its moments. Might as well just put Petal in. Petal really can't do anything this run. Yeah, like, not a single full para, my goodness. Okay, now it doesn't heal. I don't understand this AI. I feel like we're in a worse position than before. Alright. Z move. Throat chop comes out. Oh, okay, so it does one-shot the Hawlucha. I guess that's good. Problem is, my team is in shambles. I'm pretty sure Mandibuzz has Overcoat, so it can't get affected by a Stun Spore. I'm just gotta hope that we're faster. Well, of course the Mandibuzz also has Brave Bird, why wouldn't it? That's fine, use the full restore, I don't care. I'm still pretty sure that I two-shot you. That looks a bit shifty, but I think we still outrun it. Okay, good. There's 2 more Pokemon I have to deal with, oh my god. It's Toucanon and Oricorio. My team is in shambles at the moment. Okay. I hate how I've got to do a little bit of stalling. But... Oh man, really? Oh, far out. That miss is so unfortunate. Yep. I think it's over. Hey, Cryo. Yep, that's the end. Even though, like, Braviary did something different this time, it wasn't enough to actually secure a victory. So how's Elite Four going? It's not going great. I expected it wasn't going to go great. We're getting pretty walled by the, by this, flying type one. Because, yeah, Braviary just kills everyone. What's everybody's defense at? Yeah, Leafeon is the only one with the highest enough defense. So if a Leafeon doesn't survive a Brave Bird, then I guess it's just nobody's going to survive a Brave Bird, essentially. We also had a bit of trouble with Mullane, so that's why I don't really want to reset just yet. I'm not seeing... I'm not seeing any way out of this as a problem. So we might have to just call it and reset at this point. If I can't get another, if I don't get any more progress. And like everybody is like higher leveled and we're still not able to like tank any of the hits. And I don't think it's a case of leveling up a little bit to survive either. You got a hidden power, ice, rock, and ice on your team? It doesn't matter. Braviary outspeeds, so even if we had hidden power, it wouldn't do anything. And even if we did do that, Holucha also two shots or one shots most of the party too. We just can't out damage and outspeed them. That's just it. Because, yeah, her Braviary, when we did our first run, just to see, like, how we would go, the closest we've ever gotten was seeing that 2-cannon. That was the furthest we've gotten so far. Was actually seeing 2-cannon. And it was just because Braviary didn't go for Brave Bird turn 1. That is legit the only reason. And yeah, basically, I think when we first did it, Braviary took out about half our team in one go. And it hasn't been paralyzed a single time either in all our attempts. Then again, Sunny has not been having a good run. Sunny missed Stun Spore in every single fight up until this one where we were forced to like retry over and over again. And yeah, she's gonna fully heal the Braviary, so we have to count that as another wipe. Because we can't outdamage the Braviary again once it starts, if it fully heals and stun spores, it just wipes the rest of the team. The only reason it went out the first time was it just did. This is the first time I've heard of a Braviary being a problem here. It just outdamages and outspeeds everyone on our team. Like, not a single Pokemon can outrun it. I think Leafeon is the only one, and we need Leafeon a little bit to maybe do something else later on the team. And we can't use, like, Decidueye's, like, big Z move either, because it's a normal type. We can at least one-shot the, Holucha with, the Decidueye Z move, but yeah. Yeah, still no para whatsoever. I'm almost tempted I should level up Frog a little bit, because it keeps surviving on 1 HP. Maybe if Frog levels up, it will get a little point in, like, HP. So that Braviary might actually just die each time. But it looks like we got a high roll on the Sludge Bomb, so Frog goes down. But I think Braviary gets taken with it this time. Nope. Yeah. Looks like Braviary will always live on 1 HP. But yeah, when I started looking into this, I looked at it and I was like, oh, there's legitimately a flying type Elite Four member. I think we had more trouble with the flying type, we're having more trouble with this fight than actually Ultra Necrozma. Ultra Necrozma we'd beaten like 2 attempts. And also, I'm technically holding on to a, what is it? A lax... like a lax incense to try and dodge the brave bird, but yeah, no dice there. I knew this this little section would take long enough for me to do a stream on it, but yeah, the fact that I'm already at the 2-hour mark and we still haven't beaten the Elite Four, it's rough. And the thing is, I don't want to do Milan again because we only barely squeaked by that battle myself. Because that Doug Trio Bishop combo just took us out. The thing is that the champion I think we have a legit shot of beating. It's just this one Elite Four member that's really rough. And just Sunny not getting anything done. Which really sucks, because Sunny has been our backbone for a good chunk of, like, the run, and now this is where we needed Sunny the most, and Sunny is just not able to deliver. Okay, the poison barb and means that it will die to this no matter what. But, I mean, that doesn't really mean anything when Frog also goes down. Well, Lucha comes in. Yeah, we have to use the Z move because Holucha just two-shots us. And we're not fast enough to outrun Holucha either. And Holucha also has Poison Jab, so Sunny and Mush Mush can't survive Holucha too. We have to burn our Z move on Holucha. Which sucks because there's still legitimately 3 more Pokemon to deal with. And the fact that we have to burn our Z move on Holucha of all things is not a good sign. Mandibuzz. Does Mandibuzz get affected by Spore? I need to double check. Because I don't want to waste a turn. Yes. It does. Unless it's Big Pecs, but I don't know what type of Mandibuzz this is. So, yeah. It doesn't get affected by Spore. Yeah, unfortunate. And there's nothing we can do about that. Part of me thinks I should have just gone for Moonblast instead of Strength Sap. There would have been a chance that I might have lived, or at least done a lot of damage. Oh wow, Leech Life does nothing. Okay, Petal goes down. Yeah, I think this is another run kill, because I don't think anything we do does enough damage. And as soon as it gets in the red, she's gonna full restore, so... I know, I guess... Oh, a crit, but like... I guess that Strength Sap did help in the end. Just unfortunate that we got hit by that confusion. There's the Z move. And that's GG. Because she still has one whole Pokemon. Well, we made it a little bit further in the fight this time. We got back to 2 cannon again, but... there's nothing Ace can do. Because yeah, we get burnt by this as well. And then Beak Blast kills us. Alrighty. It is definitely overkill to kill something with a Z move, but then again, at the same time, if she didn't kill us with a Z move, she was clearly going to use it against Leafeon, and then that would have just been the run end as well. It just sucks about the Mandibuzz situation. Beak Blast, is that physical or special? It's physical. Yeah, if we'd survived with the Mandibuzz, I think we might have had a chance, but... and I basically needed Mush Mush to live. So Braviary always will take out 2 Pokemon, unless it just, for once in its life, doesn't get immediately break out of paralysis every single time. It's not been fully parried at all. The Stun Spore is like a suggestion to it. So Sunny dies. No surprise there. Frog also dies here. Braviary goes down. Like, I could sort of see something, but at the same time, it's really looking sketch. And it really, really doesn't help that every single time that Para's gone off. I think we've done, what, 7 attempts so far? And Para has either missed or not affected Braviary in any, like, circumstance. Like, not even, like, Frog survives. Not that I think that's a good thing, because I think Frog needs to die. Because if it doesn't get hit by Brave Bird, Braviary just basically lives. Mandibuzz is coming in. I think Mandibuzz is going to go flatter first, so we're going to go Moon Blast this time around. Kinda hope we break through. Nope. So we kind of need Strength Sap the first turn as well. Okay, that's a wipe. I can't do anything in this situation because I think it's just a repeat. I could give Mush a Lumberry to deal with that flatter. That might work. And then we could see if Moonblast does just destroy the Mandibuzz, but at the same time it's like, if it doesn't, then Mandibuzz just wipes the team, so we've got to figure out that. But I think we've got the first part, like, sort of tracked out. If it just keeps replaying the same thing of just Braviary kills 2 Pokemon, dies, Hawlucha damages Decidueye, we take it out with a Z move, and then we're back to Mandibuzz. Oh man, we haven't even seen Oricorio, and the worst part is her Oricorio is the fire one. So like, it's both like doubly effective for the rest of our team. So even if we do beat Mandibuzz and get back to 2 cannon, there's no chance that there's like, not the best chances of dealing with the Oricorio either. You haven't even seen the boss yet? Yeah, we haven't even... Well, the boss is technically the 2 cannon, because that's the one who has the Flyinium Z. Flyinium Z. So technically, yes, we've seen the boss. It's just that we haven't seen the Oricorio. Oricorio just doesn't exist. As far as we know. So even if we do beat 2 cannon somehow, we're still stuck in the situation of how do we deal with it? Because yeah, Beak Blast just kills us. Okay. A part of me is thinking I might have to do the same thing as I did before with like the teacher and just slowly level up our team until we beat this thing. Because there's really no point in us going back and trying to defeat, like, in the entire Elite Four again. I mean, it might give us a little bit more levels and stuff. But I don't think there's any TMs for us to gather anymore. The only TM I thought of maybe picking up was, like, Acrobatics. And, I mean, Acrobatics would allow us to save the Z move if it did kill Hawlucha. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any other Z moves that we can use in this situation. Okay, Hawlucha's down. We have to see if Moonblast will kill Mandibuzz. There's a good chance it won't, but I need to know. Does a boosted Moonblast kill Mandibuzz? No, because Mandibuzz saw the Lumberry and chooses not to go for Flatter. Oh, man. Yep. The AI's too smart. AI saw the Lumberry and was like, nope, no Flatter this time, we'll just go straight into Brave Bird. And I needed to use Flatter or Mush Mush just dies. Man, this is rough. They cheat, yeah, pretty much. Once I am gonna give myself the time limit of like the 3-hour mark. If we don't get past this by the 3-hour mark, I'm just gonna call it and we'll have to try again next week. Which will be really disappointing because it'll be like the first time I've ever lost against the Elite Four. But yeah, I've never been walled this, like, this hard before. Oh my god, Braviary was actually paralyzed this turn. Finally see a full para. The only other time was because it went for Scary Face instead. Okay. Okay. But I don't think we kill. We only had a little bit more attack. Yep, Braviary just heals up. Do you survive a Brave Bird? I guess we'll find out. Oh my god, Ace does survive a Brave Bird. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Man, Ace is the only one who could barely survive, and Ace has like 60 more defense. Like, yeah, no one is surviving. Brave Bird just one-shots regardless. Okay, this is a slight improvement. Only one member of our team is dead. But I mean, Mandibuzz might just, you know, not care and just go straight for Brave Bird. Yep. Mandibuzz sees the kill, so Mandibuzz is going to go for the kill. Frog is faster. But flatter is a thing. And then Brave Bird comes out. Thankfully, Mandibuzz isn't as physically strong as Braviary, but come on, Frog. Okay. The order is very different this time around. Pretty sure Toucan's faster than us. Oh no, we're faster, but we're still confused, so... Oh my god, it's gonna waste the Z move. Dang, okay. Alright, Z move has been wasted. But now what? Okay, so we can still hit with status, but for some reason Toxic missed twice, I guess? We're just really unlucky. problem is we're kind of back in the same position as we were before, but we're in a much worse position because... Yeah, because now we have nothing to kill Horlucha. Is Beak Blast like Focus Punch? Sort of, but the difference is that if you hit the Pokemon with a physical move when it's using Beak Blast, you get inflicted with a burn. And unfortunately all our special attackers are dead, so there's nothing we can do. And that's GG. So, slightly different path, but in the end it didn't go anywhere further. Like, we actually... I don't know, I think we did worse that time, because we didn't even kill the Horlucha. So Stun Spore going off helped, but in the end I don't know if it really did much. I sort of suspected that this was gonna take a while, but yeah. Even I'm starting to feel drained. The motivation definitely starts to drain when you don't seem to get anywhere. The problem is like, yes, Leafeon does survive, but Leafeon can't do enough damage with Bite to really help survive. Braviary heals here, I'm pretty sure. And we're slowed down due to that scary face too, so we don't outrun it in any circumstance. Oh, never mind, a crit. So, my plan immediately just went up in smokes again. I was... okay, reset. That's not gonna work. I was hoping that Leafeon would survive, and then I do a Bite, and then do another Protect, but game thought otherwise, apparently. So it's either lose Leafeon or lose Venusaur. I mean, my other hope is that it fully paralyzes. We just stay in Whimsicott and just hit it with a Moonblast. And just hope that's enough damage combined with the Brave Bird to take it out. Because if Frog can live, it would be nice. Nope, that's a miss. Gotta reset. I really should have kept a tally on how many resets I did in this run. I'm pretty sure we're almost hitting like 40 to 50. Like in general over the entire run. I like how we were like, oh yeah, Ultra Necrozma's gonna be hard. Nope, Ultra Necrozma is just one mon. You can just out-damage him by having a full team go at him. This is a team of 5. You cannot out-damage them. We just gotta outluck them. Not to mention, I have a lax incense, and I'm pretty sure that thing has not gone off, like, at all. We haven't seen a single miss whatsoever. Finally, the bird is paralyzed. I can actually do something different for once. Okay. We're taking a different route. Because now with that Moonblast going off, Frog lives and Frog kills with Sludge Bomb. Mandibuzz comes in. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Mandibuzz just Brave Birds. Brave Bird's Mush Mush, so I think we should just keep Venusaur and save Mush Mush for later. Let me see what if Beak Blast reduces any things. Moves first turn to charge, last in the same turn to attack. If the opponent makes a physical contact move, yeah. Is it blocked by certain things? Yep. It has -3. Okay. Sludge Bomb. Neat Poison. Come on! God! Oh! That's so annoying! Why must you crit? I don't understand. You had no reason to crit there. Oh, that's so aggravating. We could have done something with this. Now Mandibuzz is fully healed and we don't get anything out of this. Malucha comes in. Flying Press comes out. The tough ones always seem to crit you when you have a chance. I know, like, the one time that I have, like, something going for me, the whole thing just falls apart. And I thought we were making legit progress there, and then the progress was immediately snatched from me. You either attack or heal. I'm gonna find out what you do. You heal. Okay. Oh, that's so annoying. Like, I was so excited to finally get, like, something different done. And, yeah. We're back on the same path as we were before, but just in a worse position. Because now Leafeon is dead as well. And Mandibuzz is still alive, and I'm pretty sure at full HP. Like, that crit couldn't have come at a worse time, to say the very least. So here comes Mandibuzz, and yeah, we got nothing to deal with Mandibuzz. man. That crit definitely has sapped every motivation that I had left. Yeah. It's a wrap. I'm giving up on that run. There's no point. And the problem is that I don't think we'll be getting that route happening again anytime soon, because Para only happens a 30% chance, so for it to happen again, the same thing has to happen where, you know, we have to be lucky and get the full Para again. And who knows how many attempts that's gonna take. Might happen this turn, maybe it won't happen for like another 6 turns, we don't know. Hey, hello Alloy. You've unfortunately caught me at a bit of a bad time. We've had, this is, I think, our 15th reset on this. We are currently stuck against this, flying Elite Four member. I think we've been stuck here for the last hour. And there's just no clear path to get by. And when we finally had a glimmer of hope in our previous run, it got snatched immediately by an unlucky crit, which just made the whole plan fall in on itself, and that was it. So the problem is we have to try and get back to that point. And I said I wasn't going to stay around to more than like 3 hours, but yeah. I don't know what to do. I might go to 3:30, but that might be it. Okay, finally. Of course, Monograss versus Flying Elite thing, it was going to be harsh, yeah. And another Elite Four member in Ultra Moon is also the fact that they're a Steel type, so that was also rough too. Okay, we got a double Para. What to do here? Maybe Leech Seed? Another Para. Unfortunately, I don't think Moonblast kills here. Kinda wish it did, but I don't think it does, so... Oh no, it did! Wow, okay. Interesting. We're on a completely different timeline. Where everybody is still alive. But I'm just gonna stay, like, neutral to this completely, because, I mean, at this point, the game could easily just throw an absolute curveball. But having Sunny still be alive is handy. Okay. We definitely... Yeah, Halucha always dies to this. That's a given. We just have to watch a cutscene. But yeah, the Elite Four in this game is rough because there's also a Steel type. And the Steel type we only just very squeaked by, like it was very, very tough. So that's why I don't really want to do it again. And we're technically over the level cap. We've hit the level cap for the champion. We're still struggling. Okay, Mandibuzz is coming back in. Now, this is where everything went wrong. Basically, Frog could have easily two-shot her. But with the poison added to the Sludge Bomb. But we got crit. Essentially, that was what happened here. Okay, no crit this time. And Brave Bird will kill us this turn, but I'm pretty sure... I think we take Mandibuzz down with us? I don't know. Kinda wished we got the Poison Sludge Bomb. Nope. Mandibuzz lives. Unfortunate. I'm pretty sure Mandibuzz just goes for Brave Bird instead of healing. Oh no, went for the full restore. Okay. Okay, now use Flatter. Of course. Brave Bird comes out. This is... I've got to figure out when to switch out, I guess. Flatter is still affecting me, which kind of sucks. And I'm not getting healed fully because Mandibuzz's physical attack is not that great. Okay, Confusion wore off. I think this should kill. I probably should have switched. I'm pretty sure Toucannon's gonna go for a Z move and try and kill Mush Mush in one hit. I need Mush Mush to live. I think Mush Mush might be the only counter against this thing. Sorry, Petal. Please go for a Z move. Yes! Okay, I predicted the Z move coming out. So the only flying type move it should have will be Beak Blast. Okay. We're still not in the clear, I'm not gonna lie. We're still not in the clear. Big Blast could easily just kill us still. Probably should have used Spore. Oh well. Okay, it's gonna two-shot us. I mean, we might as well bite. There's a chance it might flinch. Nope. I probably should have used Spore. Oh well. That was a bit of a misplay on my part. Okay. Oricorio. We actually see the goddamn Oricorio. This is the first time I've seen it. This entire run. It looks good, but like, remember, Decidueye's on half HP. Decidueye we have to pray that the Oricorio gets not flinched, it gets parried. Or we one-shot it. It's over. We were so close. Ah, oh, so close, but not enough. We just don't do enough damage. That's probably the best we've gotten. But yeah, Stun Spore didn't come through for us, and I don't think we outrun it, so we couldn't just use Leech Seed. Oh man. That really does hurt that it was so close. Like, if we just had a little bit more attack, we could have won, or if we got a para, but to know that we can't even one-shot the Oricorio is not fun. Could Sunny learn Sleep Powder? It could. But I have to basically forfeit. Unless I use the methods of, like, Emulator and... Also, if we learn Sleep Powder, we lose access to Stun Spore. I think my misplay was with Morlull. Not Morlull, with Shinotic. If I had just gone for Spore on the 2 cannon, instead of going for, just going straight for Strength Sap, I think I might have had been in a better position, but that was just a misplay on my part. I really should have thought that through a little bit more. I should have played it safe. Instead of healed, I should have sleeped and then healed. So... It does suck because I think that was the best run we had. But yeah, it was so lucky. We got 2 full paras on Braviary, so... The thing is, I just need Braviary to get paralyzed once for us to actually have a chance. I don't think we can... We need Frog to live in order to deal with Mandibuzz. So, it's gonna suck, but we're gonna have to just keep resetting until we get the full para. Which really sucks because it's like, there's a lot of just button mashing for a while. And I hate that we have to use this as the method of like actually making progress. So I think Sleep Powder might work better, yeah. But like I said, we can't get Sleep Powder unless we leave. So it's either a method of like, and I said I was going to end in like half an hour, so I'm going to just take my chances and keep trying at it. And then if it doesn't work, then we retreat. I do have a heart scale. But like, I mean, I could, if you guys closed your eyes for like 2 minutes, I could replace Sleep Powder while I'm still in here, essentially. Because I can just delete a heart scale and just replace it with Sleep Powder, but yeah, it would be slightly cheating, technically, because I'd be using an outside emulator, not like I haven't. I don't have my glasses on. Nice. We'll give it a go. I'll just have to quit. Real quit. Alright. I do hate that I have to use this as a... a thing where I have to go out of my way to try and figure this out. But yeah, I really don't want to do the entire Elite Four again, but at the same time, it is totally legal to have sleep powder on. But yeah, it'd be a case of if I choose sleep powder, I'm not using stun spore for the rest of the run sort of thing. Let's see. Stun spore. Switch. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm gonna double check that Whimsicott does in fact learn sleep powder, because that would be a bit cheating if it didn't learn it. So let's just double check on that front. Where are you? Whimsicott. Haha! Lol. It doesn't even learn sleep powder. I don't think. Let's see. Gen 7? Yeah. There's no point doing this. It doesn't even learn sleep. It doesn't even learn sleep powder, so it's illegal to do anyways. It learns poison powder and stun spore, and that's it. Okay. So yeah, there's no chance on that. We just have to keep pushing until it eventually gives in. I might level everyone up like 1 level. Maybe this will give Decidueye, like, if someone could learn Substitute, you could Poison Powder stall strat. I think Whimsicott does learn Substitute, but I'm pretty sure Substitute's a TM, and I don't think I have access to it at the moment. I didn't buy it. Let's see. Route 1. Do you really get Substitute that early? Ultra TM. Huh. Oh, is it in the shop? I'm just trying to look through these notes real quick. Because... where do you get... Ultra Sun and Moon, Substitute, TM... Nope, it's locked till post-game. It is legitimately the reward you get from beating the game. So no, there's no chance in doing substrats here either. Man. The game is doing everything in its power to stop us from getting past this section. Like I said, there's a very thin line, and we almost grabbed the end of it, but missed it. Yeah. Our only bet is to do a toxic strat with Protect, and that's the best we can do. And even that's not 100% guaranteed, because guess what? From the previous Elite Fours we did, they do have full heals, and they will use them occasionally. I don't know what triggers them using a full heal or not, but they seem to use it when I use Toxic most of the time. Okay, that's a miss, so let's start again. Oh, I guess it missed me too at Brave Bird. I realized I just saw in the last second, but I'm, you know... doesn't matter. I need to hit the, Stun Spore. I should have just waited for the animation to play, but that was the first time we saw a miss with the lax incense. Just crazy it's taken us this long. What is the, In my experience, they usually use full restore. Yeah, no, there's the one that's like full heal. Yeah, what is bright? It's the same as bright powder. What's bright powder's effect? It just says it lowers accuracy, but doesn't say... Oh, here we go. Gen 3 forward. 10% chance. So that was a 10% chance. So yeah, Braviary getting paralyzed has a higher chance than it just casually missing us. But yeah, they do use full restores when they're in the red. And they also use full heal when they get toxic. Well, at least 3 of the other members. So yeah, this is like the most luck-based run we have to do. Which I hate, because I like to do things, you know, with a bit of skill to it. I don't want to just rely on Lady Luck constantly. But the fact that our only run where we legitimately saw Oricorio was because the stars aligned. And I even said this would be a short stream. I'm already like at 3 hours. So yeah, I have to... As soon as 3:30 hits, I've got to cut it off. Okay, we got the para this time, so that means Frog lives. Which is nice. We're finally making progress again. But who do you bring in? Mandibuzz or Mandibuzz? Yeah, I guess because Horlucha can't see any big damage moves on it. Be nice if it gets a poison. Okay, good. This is where we got to last time, and I was expecting us to survive this Brave Bird. But we got critted, so... This time we live. And Mandibuzz is still in the yellow, so she won't full restore. So we live. Okay, Toucannon comes out. What do I want to do here? Okay, I'm gonna try Shiinotic again. Oh, right, Z move. Didn't go for a Z move this time. Okay. That's not good. I was hoping it did. Yeah, it faked me out on that one. Okay, now it used the Z move. I should have just kept Venusaur in. I didn't realize Venusaur just outpaced Toucannon. I do feel bad for Petal, but like that's such a big shame. I could have kept it in. Okay, well, we're not in the best position, but we can still somewhat recover from this, maybe? Toucannon goes to sleep. We're still at full health. The idea of a toucan just rocketing out of the sky like a meteor and leaving a crater. It's looking better, yeah. So we just have Hawlucha and Oricorio. Thing is that I'm pretty sure, yeah, Oricorio will kill us, but I don't know if Oricorio is slower than us, and I'm pretty sure Oricorio outpaces, Decidueye. I can actually look this up, I'm pretty sure. Oricorio. Well, I might as well look this up whilst this, cutscene is happening. Oricorio, what's your speed, Oricorio? $93. I'm pretty sure that outruns Decidueye. Yeah, Decidueye is definitely slower, so the stun spore was something we needed. So, yeah, Oricorio will outrun us. Okay. It's a special attacker. Teeter dance. I know. Do we stun? We can't stun spore. What's it called? Okay. All right. So here's the issue. We need Oricorio to sleep for 2 turns. We can either switch in now, and hope Decidueye it doesn't wake up in 2 turns. If it sleeps for 2 turns, we win, because Decidueye can just click. Let's say Moonblast, try to lower its special attack. Of course. You have... See, like I was telling you about, the full heal? No, the flinch! Yep, I think this is over. Oh, it even outpaces Ace. Yep. That's it. The run's over again. All because that full heal tripped me up, and then the flinch. Oh, that's a huge shame. I think that was the closest we'd gotten as well. Like, anytime we see Oricorio, it's like, we're there, and then we're not. Unfortunately, the AI read me harder than I could have read. I don't know, I probably should have used Moonblast instead of switching, but... I don't know if we'll get back to that point again, that's the problem. I'm running out of time. So... we'll try again, and if we do get the full power on Braviary, that will be our last run. Okay. This will be the last run for today. It's paralyzed again, but... Unfortunately, I need, oh, we got the full power again. This is, like the previous timeline, the one we did earlier. Where I think Sunny lives. Okay. Well, Lucha comes in this time. Okay. This timeline happened before, and the only difference was that Venusaur died to a crit, and then the whole thing unraveled. This is like the attempt we did earlier, where we almost got it. Same again. So we have a chance. Sunny is still alive. The only problem is that it's that that 2 cannon Z move. Because if the Z move goes off on Shiinotic, we just lose. We need Shiinotic to stay alive to deal with 2 cannon. So kind of hoping Mandibuzz comes out, but okay. So we're currently on the upper hand right now. We have everyone still alive. We just need a poison and Frog not to die. Okay, flatter. Breakthrough confusion, Frog. Come on. Let's go. Mandibuzz does their attack. No crit, please. Good. Mandibuzz dies. Frog is still in. I know we're flattered, but I'm kind of hoping 2 cannon either Z moves. Okay. Okay, Z move goes off. We are in a much better position. Frog does die to this, unfortunately. But the fact that 2 cannons take, like, I mean, if 2 cannon got poisoned, that would have been, like, the best timeline. But Frog is the only casualty so far. Full Restore does come out, unfortunately, but... Interesting. It's not bad. Yeah, this is a different... This is different. Them bringing Oricorio out now is a very odd thing. I wasn't expecting this, so I don't know what to do. Feather Dance, huh? Now I'm kind of in a weird position. Yeah, I'm not- this is very, very weird. Like, I don't know what to do here. But, we still have- Sunny is still alive. That's all that matters. Oh, the crit! Let's go, Petal. I can't believe Petal actually lived there, I'm not gonna lie. It does suck that we got flinched, but... We need Sunny to hit this stun spore. Sunny missed. That's not a good sign. This is bad. This is bad. I really needed Sunny to hit that. Yes, the crit! Oh my god! Let's go, Ace! Okay. I think we win this. I think we legitimately win this. That crit was so necessary. Two cannons used up its Z move already. Put the bird to sleep. I think we win. Okay, we made a good decision on that, I think. Go on, do it. Full restore. That's totally fine. I think we still win. I might strength sap just for safety. Because, I mean, we still could lose this, so... Apparently you can just still use Beak Blast. You know what? Do it. Just lower its attack even further. Because I'm sure we checked Beak Blast is physical. Okay, I think we win. The fact that it didn't kill us means we win. Ace getting that crit, I think, saved the run. Okay, Moonblast this time. A little scary that Screech is going off. But it's too late to cannon. Yes! Oh my god, we did it! It's frustrating to me as a member of the Elite Four, but it seems your strength is the real deal. You mean my absolute luck, because they're... My god. Strength didn't mean anything. I am now too exhausted to fight the champion. I think this is what I'm gonna call the stream. Oh my god. Because I'd have to watch the whole credits and I have no time for that. We hit the... She doesn't know that. Yeah, I know. My god, that was the luckiest run. Not only did we, get the full para and had Sunny still live, that crit from Ace, I think, also saved us the run. I have no idea if that bite would have not killed Oricorio without the crit, but having that meant we had assurance that the rest of the team could handle Toucannon. I just needed Shiinotic to live. You know, I think you'll bring a breath of fresh air to Alola's battle scene. I was honestly annoyed when Kukui kept pestering me to come here, but I'm glad I did. So if we didn't crit and Ace did die to that Oricorio, my backup plan was to pull Sunny back in and try another stun spore and then kill with Decidueye. But like I said, this is all the time I have. I don't have enough time, but I am really happy we did it. It took so many attempts, but all that's left is the champion and then continuing on. So, let me see. I don't know if anybody's streaming at the moment off the top of my head. Promo. Yeah. You are streaming, Aloe, but you're over here, so that doesn't count. But I think, yeah, I don't have the mental strength to continue on because I'm pretty sure we have to fight like several... We obviously have to fight the champion, but there's other things we have to do, so I am totally fine just calling it here. We beat the Elite Four, that's all I care. Like, I am so relieved. Yeah, we broke the wall. We've fought Howl before, but Howl is not going to be easy. So, Howl is... We've got to deal with Raichu, Flareon, Tauros, Noivern, Crabominable, and Primarina. So the Flareon and the Raichu are going to cause us a bit of trouble. But I think now that we're not a flying type, it might be still okay. But yeah, because we chose... depending who you choose for your starter, the evolution is actually different. The rest of the team is the same, and besides the starter. But because we chose Decidueye, he has Flareon. If we chose Incineroar, he gets Vaporeon. And if we chose Primarina, he gets Leafeon. So, I guess we'll have to see how we go next time, but yeah. All that can happen next week. So, next stream is this coming Saturday. We are going to be doing Pokemon Violet, where we're going to pick up the mystery gift that I believe is released either today or tomorrow. I think it is releasing tomorrow. But we're going to pick up the mystery gift, we're going to fight Chen Pao, and we're going to do some shiny hunting. So, I need to take a big break. I am mentally worn out from that fight. So, I will see you guys this coming Saturday. And oh, it's D&D as well, but I will send that shout out to Crescent next stream. So, hope to see you on 2 back-to-back streams, I guess. On my channel and then on the Alchemist channel. So, until next time, take care everybody. And thank God we finally beat that flying type Elite Four member. My God.